guest and guest of honor, shall we start our inauguration function?
Welcome,
Akash bhai,
sir. Welcome, sir.
Sir, we start our inauguration function.
Oh, yes, yes, you can.
Yes,
Now
thank you
it's
so much,
10.
sir. Thank you so much, sir. Good morning to all present here. I, Kamal Arora, heartily welcome you all dignitaries, principals, faculty members, participants, and your students on behalf of Anand Law College and Anand College of Legal Studies in today's inauguration function of 5th Online National Moot Court Competition 2020-22, which is jointly organized by Anand Law College and Anand College of Legal Studies. As we know that participating in moot court contest helps students to improve their research abilities because it is based on their research that they will be arguing their case and defending their case, as well as constructing a good moot court memorial on which opposing team will raise objection and interrogate them. Hence, every year college organizing this competition. As per our Indian tradition, we do prayer before the commencement of any program. So, following our tradition, we are also going to start our program with the remembrance of Almighty God. For prayer, I would like to invite Mr. Kamal Parekh for prayer.
निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा
Thank you so much. Moving further, I would like to request Mr. Kamal Parekh to play the SRK SN song, and I request all the guests and attendees to rise in the honor of our Mandal song.
आनंदनीय सुनी गाना जाते ज पूजा
समरसताना धर्म तणाजा पाठ समूह गणगणता हे समरसताना धर्म तणाजा पाठ समूह गणगणता सर्व गुण सब कियो कमल श्री राम कृष्ण सेवा मंडल श्री राम कृष्ण सेवा मंडल श्री राम कृष्ण सेवा मंडल शिक्षण संग संस्कार स्वास्थ्य न पाठ छात्र नित्य गाता ज्या पाठ छात्र नित्य गाता ने ज्ञान ज्योतना अजवाळे अंतर तिमीर धर खाता अंतर तिमीर धर खाता ज्या दृष्टिवंत सारस्वत सन्निहित क्षेत्र नवासर खाता हे देश राजती उन्नत मस्तक गौरव भर भर खाता हे देश राजती उन्नत मस्तक गौरव भर भर खाता देव सर्व गुण सब कियो कमल श्री राम कृष्ण सेवा मंडल 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 Thank you so much. Now, I would like to request Dr. Amit Kumar Parmar sir, Principal of Anand Law College, for the welcome address.
Very good morning to all of you. I, Dr. Amit Parmar. I am delighted to welcome you all the today's inauguration functions of the 5th National Moot Court competition at this online platform, which is organized by Anand Law College and Anand College of Legal Studies, managed by Shri Ramkrishna Seva Mandal. I would like to give warm welcome to our today's chief guest, Honorable Mr. Justice Vimlesh Kumar Shukla, former Senior Judge, Allahabad High Court. His presence in this event has made this occasion more graceful. Sir, once again, welcome to on behalf of our both the institute and Sri Ramkrishna Seva Mandal. I would like to heartily welcome our guest of honor, Sri S.D. Sanjay, Senior Advocate, former Additional Solicitor General of India. Thank you, sir, for being present here and making this occasion special. Sir, once again, welcome to on behalf of our both the institution and management. I would like to welcome our President, Sri Ramkrishna Seva Mandal, and very well-known advocate, Sri Hemantbhai Patel, sir. Your presence and encourage it always precious, sir, for us. Sir, welcome on behalf of our both the institution. I would like to welcome Honorable Secretary, Sri Ramkrishna Seva Mandal, Srimati Josnaben Patel, Madam. A very warm welcome to you, Madam, sir, on behalf of our both the institution. I welcome to Rekha Kumari Singh, IC Dean Faculty of Law, Sardar Patel University, and in-charge principal of Anand College of Legal Study on this great occasion. I welcome to coordinators of the Moot Court competitions, faculty members, Kiran sir, Bharatia sir, Nilesh sir, all my teaching faculties, both the institution and both the institution administrative members to ceremony for this occasion. Your hard work has been immensely valuable to us. I welcome to all the participation from state across the India and students who are present here. A very warm welcome to all of you. Once again, I welcome to all of you and wish you all the best for the today's occasion. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. There are 28 institutes working under Shri Ramkrishna Seva Mandal. As Srimati Jyotsna Banke Patel ma'am, Honorary Secretary of Shri Ramkrishna Seva Mandal, is engaged in one of the event going under one of these institutes. So, with regret, ma'am is unable to join our today's inauguration function of 5th online national moot court competition, but madam has conveyed that she would like to wish all the participants best wishes and warm regards for the competition. No matter who wins the competition or which rank you hold, you will all be winners here by your participation itself. She has also remembered her father, late Shri G.S. Patel, who also founded the Shri Ramkrishna Seva Mandal in the year of 1954. Shri Ramkrishna Seva Mandal is committed to serve all the sections of the society. We organize such programs or competition regularly to achieve our vision and mission. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your warm blessing. Now, I would like to invite Dr. Rekha Kumari Singh, ma'am, in charge principal, Anand College of Legal Studies and uh, Dean of Sardar Patel University, for the introduction of guest of honor.
Thank you so much, Ms. Komal Arora. Respected dignitaries, practicing advocates from different High Court of Gujarat, participants from different law institutes across the country, and my dear students, a very great morning to one and all present here. I'm delighted and honored to introduce our first guest, that is guest of honor, Shri S.D. Sanjay Sir, Senior Advocate, Supreme Court of India, and former Additional Solicitor General, India. If I have to share about Sir childhood, Sir S.D. Sanjay Sir was born in a modest family of a teacher, and he did his schooling in a school known as Sir Ganesh Dutt Patliputra High School. Thereafter, Sir has done his graduation in commerce stream with honors from Vanjay Mahavidyalaya under Patna University in the year 1970, 78. And thereafter, Sir has actually, Sir was able to secure first class with distinction in accounts. Sir went to Delhi and did his LLB from the University of Delhi in the year 1984 and got himself enrolled in Bar Council of Delhi and started practicing there itself. However, after a year, Sir came to Patna to join his parents and started practicing in Patna High Court. And within a 3 to 4 years, he picked up lucrative practices in commercial laws as well as in direct taxation laws, etc. Apart from that, Sir has been engaged in number of courts like Patna High Court, Jharkhand High Court, Calcutta High Court, Delhi High Court, and Supreme Court. In the year 2010, Sir was appointed as the Additional Advocate General by the Government of Bihar. In the year 2013, Sir was designated as a Senior Advocate by the Full Court of Patna High Court, and he worked as the Additional Advocate General till he resigned from the post of that is on 2nd January 2014. Thereafter, Sir has continued his practice that is still on 8th April 2015, the appointment committee of cabinet headed by the Honorable Prime Minister of India cleared his appointment as the Additional Solicitor General of India. And Sir has been deputed in Patna to become in charge of the entire union litigation in Patna High Court. The post of Additional Solicitor General India in Patna High Court was created by the present government in the year 2014, that is in the month of December, along with four other places such as Punjab and Haryana, Rajasthan, Karnataka, and southern states. During his practice, Sir had the privilege of appearing with, assisting various known council of the country, and there are a number of if I have to share is Shri K. Parasan, then Shri Bhusan Sir, then Salvi Sir, then Nariman Sir, and number of other advocates on many of the occasions where Sir was actually able to assist with senior councils. Sir has been associated with some of the social organizations, and Sir has done a number of social work contributing towards the society. And due to his professional compulsion, he could not continue and owing the because of the now the time, but he has always associated with the different organization and he has engaged with the mission that there is some always idea for eye donation, organ donation, and body donation among the people, and most important, making people aware to fill the pledge for the said purpose. And Sir is also associated with Bharat Vikas Viglan, that is NYAS, which was running in a hospital in Patna for physical challenge teacher. And if I have to share about Sir, that is family, Sir's wife, ma'am, Mrs. Shushila Agrawal, is an advocate by profession and also associated with When Bandhu Parishad, which is again engaged in promoting child education and number of activities which is supporting the privileged family. Ma'am is also playing a very important role in success of Shri Sanjay sir, and sir is blessed with two children, one daughter Akansha, who is software engineer by profession and has been married to Dr. Siddharth Chaudhary, who is again software engineer working in Silicon Valley of USA. And sir has only one son, Akshay, who is studying in final year of law in OP Jindal University at Sunipat. So apart from that, this, I think there are a number of more achievement and more lawyers, but I will only say that sir is a dynamic personality and has contributed his services through his services and contributed to the society. Sir, we are really humble to have you in this occasion as a guest of honor, and we welcome you, sir, once again in this fifth national moot court competition. And over to you, sir. I request for your kind blessing as well as your guidance to the students, sir. So over to you, sir.
Very good morning to all. Honorable the Chief Guest, Honorable Justice Vimdesh Kumar Shukla, retired judge from Allahabad High Court. I feel my privilege to be here with His Lordships. The President of this Ramkrishna Seva Mandal, Shri Hemant Bhai Patel, and Advocate of Gujarat High Court, Srimati Jyotsna Patel, Honorary Secretary Ramkrishna Seva Mandal, Dr. Rekha Kumari Singh, Dean Faculty, and has just provided my introduction with you all. Dr. Amit Parmar, the Principal of Anand Law College. Firstly, I must thank you all for inviting me and associating with Ramkrishna Seva Mandal. Ramkrishna Seva Mandal by name from Paramhans Swami Ramkrishna and Vivekanand, the rich heritage of those, and I think that if this institution is under the aegis of Ramkrishna Seva Mandal, then must be inculcating those values among the students studying in this institution. And it is a great occasion whenever any moot court is held, that shows that it is providing and inculcating among its students the basic requirement for a lawyer. Now, let me tell you, a very senior judge is here, and I must share this, that when we passed law, except for Delhi and Allahabad, the legal profession was supposed to be at the lowest ebb in the society. Now, it used to be told कि जिसको कहीं नौकरी नहीं मिलती है वो वकालत पास करके चले जाते हैं. And it used to be shameful, save and except to the family of lawyers, to be called as a lawyer. People used to think कि इनको कहीं कुछ नहीं मिला होगा इसलिए ये वकालत पास कर रहे हैं. This is our experience when we passed out from Delhi University. That was the only institution which was a good institution. And I will also share my experience in the moot court. I was a Hindi medium student all through till my graduation in Patna and in Patna University, and I passed all my exams in Hindi. When I went to Delhi University and joined the law stream, there the teaching curriculum was in English, and I passed my first examination of the first semester in law, LLB, from Delhi University. That was my first exam in English in my whole life till then. And then when there was a first moot court, you see this moot court system was there in Delhi University, and which we used to be taught through case method. It was not like teaching through only by way of teaching from the books, but it was a system that you must have practical knowledge of law through case method. And we used to be provided with cases from the very day when we start the classes. So when the moot court was to be started, I was encouraged by some of my friends to participate in the moot court. Then I said, Ki, what happens in the moot court? What is the moot court? He said, Ki, you go and try your luck, work hard. In the first year, I tried my luck, but I failed very badly because the judges were from Delhi High Court. One was the professor of our faculty, another was the judge of Delhi High Court. And I failed miserably in that. I could not speak even a word. That was a family law subject in our campus law center. Again, second year came, and I was again asked by one of my friends, you participate again. I was not agreeing, but somehow he persuaded me, motivated me. I was sitting in the library. In the last, I said my name. I will tell you, friends, I got third prize. It was real motivation to me. And then the final year came. And that time it was the company law, which was the subject, and the famous Swaraj Paul taking over case was there. Now, that time I prepared myself because in 2 years I got motivated, and you will glad to know that I topped in the faculty. So this is how the students, if they are properly motivated, a student like me who was throughout Hindi medium, and I participated among the best people of the country, who were the best students, and who were now ultimately they became judges of Supreme Court. One of my colleague is adoring the bench of Supreme Court now from my batchmate, Justice Hima Kohli. Then a lot of my friends were Solicitor General Mr. Mohan Parasaran, other various additional Solicitor Generals they became, and I competed among them and got first. So the first thing which I would like to tell to this August gathering, and particularly the students, is that never lose heart. Always be prepared to try again and again. And I am a firm believer that till I lose a case, I never lose heart, and I never give up. Honorable Justice Shukla is here. He must be having experience, lot of experience, that lawyers at times when the judges scold them, they give up. I never give up. I tried till last, and I have found the results that even when at times I am able to persuade and change the mind of honorable judges, and the result comes in our favor. So whenever you try in a case, never give up. Now, what is the purpose of the moot court in the colleges? Now, moot court is that basically in the college itself, you are provided with an environment of a court where the lawyers and judges are there. Subject is given to you. You prepare the subject on both the sides, and thereafter you inculcate how to argue a matter, how to first make a research, how to prepare a memorial, then how to make your argument. So you develop your skill of research, drafting, and argument. So this has become essential, and nowadays the things have completely changed. Now every day I get call from top bureaucrats, top doctors, councils, judges that please take my son under your internship and under your guidance. So the time has changed now. The earlier when we used to say ki somebody cannot do anything, can become a lawyer. Nowadays the best people, the best students, they choose this legal profession. And now in the legal profession also, it's not only that you have to argue a cases. After the report of Justice Sethi Commission by the Supreme Court and the judgment, the working condition of judicial officers have improved like anything. Now a judicial officer, recently I have seen the trend that lot of students coming out of law schools, they are joining judiciary. They are appearing in judicial service examinations of different states, and they are joining judiciary. So there, once you develop the skill of research, that will also help you in appearing in judiciary examinations and to prepare for your interview. I will tell you, recently in Patna, there is a college known as Chanakya National Law University. This is part of one of the national law university. And from that university, I received a telephone call that 41 students have qualified in written examination of state judiciary, and the college had constituted 3 mock boards interview, and then retired honorable judges of the High Court were invited to chair the boards, and then retired district judges and some eminent councils of Patna were invited in the boards to chair those boards and to have interview and to virtually prepare the students, not only to question them but also to suggest them how to be ready and confident in answering yours, so that they could finally be selected in the judicial service. So it has, if you all, I think all of the students should participate. They should not feel shy that how can I participate in a moot court. And this is how you will not only learn researching, but also for arguing a case, and this is how you will grow in your life. So I think this is enough message. I will not take much time, and I thank the organizers for inviting me to interact with the students and to pay my regard to Honorable Justice Shukla. Thank you, friends.
Thank you so much, sir, for kind words. And you truly said that, never give up. So never lose your heart. And that actually motivate, and that is like a journey that every day you have to put effort. So thank you so much, sir, for your kind words that students are going to take away with your like lot of experiences and what you had. So thank you so much, sir. And over to Kumar.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your experience and purpose of Moot. Now, I would like to request Dr. Rekha Kumari Singh, ma'am, in charge Dean Faculty of Law, Sardar Patel University, and in charge Principal of Anand College of Legal Studies, for introduce our chief guest.
It is indeed an honor, privilege, and blessing for me to introduce our chief guest, Lordship Honorable Mr. Justice Vimlesh Kumar Shukla, sir, former Senior Judge, Allahabad, High Court of Judicature at Allahabad. If I have to share about Honorable Sir, Sir was born in the year 3rd June 1955, and from his childhood, Sir was always fascinated and curious about learning. Sir has graduated in arts in the year 1977 from Allahabad University, and thereafter Sir has passed LLB in the year 1980 from Allahabad University itself. Sir has enrolled as an advocate in the year 1981 in Uttar Pradesh Bar Council, Allahabad, and Sir has started practicing in the areas of civil, constitution, and that is in High Court of Allahabad. Sir has elevated as a permanent judge on 21st December 2002, and Sir has served that is at Allahabad up to 2nd June 2017. If I have to share, I think there are a number of bureaucrats as well as lawyers, but I will share that Sir has rendered numerous decisions in terms of providing justice to the agri party and serving the society. I would say with honor that Sir is cheerful, lots of positivity, humble, kind, generous. Sir, we are really honored to have you in this 5th National Moot Court competition and request you to share blessing and guidance to the student for achieving success in practicing profession. So, Lordship, over to you, sir.
Thank you very much. At the outset, I would firstly thanks the Ramkrishna Seva Mandal and the Anand Law College and Anand College of Legal Studies for giving me this opportunity of sharing this august platform with you all. My regards to the members of the managing committee who are running and managing this said institution. My regards to SD Sanjay ji, and my regards to the faculty members, and my blessings to the young students, the embryonic students who are in the process of becoming a lawyer. Sanjay ji very rightly said that we are an old era lawyers. We are from the days when there was a black and white TV era. Now is an era of OTT platforms. The technology has taken us to new heights. Earlier, I used to remember that when we were in our initial days of practice, our senior used to tell us that I recollect that there is one judgment and it is in between 1978 to 82. And he only just gave a hint that this is the judgment and I have read it. He knew that there is a judgment. He also knew the page, but he also wanted that we should learn. So he used to tell us that this is the range 1978 to 82, and there were two advantages of that. Once you start searching, then you learn number of things. You know that this is there, and even the books that were lying there, the dust on the books, they were also wiped off. That was the anxiety of the senior, and that was the process of learning. And I used to tell the people that in legal profession, there are two types of learning. One is Arjuna type of learning, and the other is Eklavya type of learning. The Arjuna type of learning is the learning that privileged class people get. And Eklavya type of learning is the people that who are not entertained. And the people every day, they think they join the profession, but they think of leaving the profession every day. But once they come there with a firm determination, then they are bound to stay, and they are bound to prove to be a better archer than Arjun. The fact of the matter is that patience is the hallmark and the key of this profession. One has to have patience, and nothing beyond it. With this mindset, one has to enter this profession, that you will have to wait, and finally one day you will have your day. It may be a long waiting, but the day will certainly come when you will be there on the top, and people all around you, as Mr. Sanjay ji was telling his story, the story goes like this. Every lawyer has a story, and it is a success story, I may tell you. 90% of the lawyers have a success story, but every story has a different element of struggle. And it is on daily basis that one has to see and watch. This is for the embryonic lawyers who are trying and they are endeavoring to come into this legal profession. And as far as moot court is concerned, I may very precisely submit that in our days, Sanjay ji is right that in Delhi there used to be moot court, and then it was followed when this Bangalore National College was opened, and then followed by other national legal universities. Then this concept of moot court, but in foreign countries it used to happen. And there were a number of privileged students who can bear the expenses and fees, etc., of Vienna or United Nations. They used to go, but not for common students. But this has certainly helped a common student to know what the law is, how the law should be dealt with. And the first example which I say, that you should be a very good listener. If you want to become a lawyer, you should be a very, very good listener. And that starts the moment any litigant walks into your office or comes into contact with you. You will have to listen to his problem very, very patiently. And once you listen his problem, then you understand his problem, and then you can follow as to what remedy you can get him from the available forum that is available in law. That is the starting point of any advocate's career that you have. If destiny brings any client at your doorstep, then you have to listen to him very carefully, very candidly. And that is the first stage, that you should listen. And that is why in moot court competitions, as you know, in army there was a mock drill. In every sphere of life there is a mock drill. But in legal profession there was no mock drill. Moot court is nothing but a mock drill. You know that the result will not affect anybody, but certainly this result will sharpen your skill of advocacy. That is the ultimate object of moot court. And that is why what happens, that you get a complete opportunity. It's a complete package, I must say. This moot court competition participation is a complete package. Complete package in the sense that when a problem in question is handed over to you, you analyze the said problem, then you critically analyze the same, what is in your favor, what is against you. Then based on the same, then you proceed to first to understand the facts that are available and applicable therein. Then the second stage that arrives is that you should understand as to which are the questions of law, or the law that governs the field, or the legal regime that holds the field. That has to be understood and followed. And in what way it has been adhered to, or it has been breached, or anything. That critical analysis should be done, and thereafter, then it is all on papers. Then you should jot it down, because now the trend in courts is to file written submissions. Earlier it was not there. But now every court wants that written submission, so judgment writing becomes very easy. So you prepare written submissions, which in effect is more or less a prospective judgment, even either from the respondent side or from the petitioner side. And after that is then raise the arguments in the perspective that is involved in the matter with humility. And once the respondent counsels also starts arguing, then hear to him as to what he is saying, the problem which you had read and understood in perspective, as to whether the perspective that has been pointed out by you is correct or the perspective that is being pointed out by him is correct. And then you will understand that where the problem lies. Because truth is only one. And sometimes it is, they say 10%, 20% margin is given. But at the end of the day, the purpose of the court, the justice system is to arrive at a truth. Maybe not complete truth, but nearer to the truth. That is the concept of justice. And that is where the equitable jurisdictions come into play, that maybe that on law you are not very sound, on facts you are not very sound, but in the ends of justice, this should be the justice. That is the call taken by the judge at the end of the day. So a moot court participant, he has to take care of the fact that he has to be he has to understand the problem in question that has been handed over to him. He has to understand the law, the regime, the legal regime that holds the field. And then the way and manner he puts it before the court with all humility. And thereafter, whatever is the verdict in question, he should accept it with humility. That is the crux of the matter. And with this, I say and submit that I wish all the best to my young embryonic lawyers, I must say, because they are still in the process of making of an advocate. And it is true that as of now, all faculties of life, they are all sending their sons and daughters to the legal profession. It is a fact which nobody can deny. And the most privileged, somebody's father was a governor of the Reserve Bank, somebody's father was, they all are sending their sons and daughters to this great noble profession. And as you know that this profession, you are a born leader. An advocate is a born leader. And even I've seen persons who are the most shy. They stand at the last table. But at the point of time when brief is handed over to them, they excel themselves when they stand in the dais. There are people and people. The moment brief is handed over to you and you have done your research on the brief, then you are excellent. All shyness goes away, everything, and then you outshine number of people. So my best of wishes to all young budding lawyers who are going to enter into the profession. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Your kind words really means a lot to the youngster, and this has added a lot of value in their legal profession. Thank you so much, sir. Once again, sir. I think due to some technical problem, Komal is not able, but I request our President, sir, to give his presidential remarks. So over to you, sir. Shri Hemant Parikar, President of Shri Ramkrishna Seva Mandal.
Distinguished Chief Guest, Honorable Mr. Justice Vimlesh Kumar Shuklaji, former Additional Senior Judge, Allahabad High Court, and our guest of honor, Sri S.D. Sanjay, Senior Advocate and former Additional Solicitor General, Srimati Josna Ben Patel, Honorary Secretary, Sri SRK SM, respected dignitaries, Dr. Amit Kumar I. Parmar, Principal, Anand Law College, Dr. Rekha Kumari Singh, In Charge Dean, Faculty of Law, Sardar Patel University, and In Charge Principal, Anand College of Legal Studies, and dear participants, for the inaugural ceremony of 5th Online Moot Court Competition 2022. This is the first time we have organized it through online mode. Very good morning to all of you. It is a privilege for me to address the 5th National Moot Court Competition organized by both the institutions through online platform. Law is one of the most old and prestigious profession. in the world as well as our country. Very well-known freedom fighters like Mahatma Gandhi, Sardar Patel, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, and many others contributors were successful because of their profession also. National Moot Court competition provides a great opportunity for the student across the India to get such an experience which can provide a real world-like platform to put forward their arguments. It can also enable them to learn from different participants, eminent practitioners, and judges. I am very sure that the online moot court competition will be a very good learning experience for all the participants as well as advocates and judges collectively. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, sir. No program can be ended without gratitude. So, I would like to invite Ms. Swara Anand, Assistant Professor of Anand College of Legal Studies, to propose a vote of thanks.
Thank you so much, Kumar ma'am. A very good morning to the Honorable Chief Guest of Honor, President Shri Ramkrishna Seva Mandal, Honorary Secretary Shri Ramkrishna Seva Mandal, respected principals, invited guests, faculties, and my dear participants. I thank Anand Law College and Anand College of Legal Studies for giving me the opportunity to express my gratitude at the inaugural function of 5th Online National Moot Court Competition 2022. On behalf of our both the institutions, I would like to express my profound gratitude to our guest of honor, Shri Sanjay Sir, Senior Advocate and former Additional Solicitor General of India. Sir, thank you so much for sharing your practical experience and also for sharing your practical experience related to moot court competitions and for encouraging our students. Sir, you have rightly said that moot court competition is a best practice so that we can inculcate the best practical knowledge of advocacy to our students. Sir, you have also given us the moot mantra of success, that we should never give up and we have to try till the end. Once again, thank you so much, sir, for sharing your practical knowledge and personal experience and for providing your valuable and precious time for making this event a huge success. On behalf of both the college, now I would like to express my profound gratitude to our chief guest, Honorable Mr. Justice Vimlesh Kumar Shukla, sir, former judge, Allahabad High Court. Sir, thank you so much for sharing your views on moot court competition. Sir, you have rightly said that moot court is a mock drill and we have to focus on three things to become a good advocate: that we should have good listening skills, we should always critically analyze the situation, and then we have to do the arguments. Sir, thank you so much for explaining that how justice can be achieved and how a lawyer can help in achieving it. Sir, thank you so much for motivating and giving your blessings in our today's event. To our participants, now I would like to express my profound gratitude to Shri Hemant Bhai J. Patel, sir, President of Shri Ramkrishna Seva Mandal, Anand. Thank you so much, sir, for your precious presence and for your remarks. I would also like to express my sincere gratitude to Srimati Jyotsna Ben K. Patel, ma'am, Honorary Secretary, Shri Ramkrishna Seva Mandal, for her blessings. Ma'am, without your support and efforts, this function would not have been carried out so smoothly. I would also like to express my sincere gratitude to Dr. Amit Kumar I. Parmar, sir, Principal Anand Law College. Sir, without your bona fide and unaccountable efforts, nothing would have been possible at this function. Last but not the least, I would like to express my profound and heartfelt thanks to Dr. Rekha Kumari Singh, ma'am, in charge Dean, Faculty of Law, and in charge Principal, Anand College of Legal Studies. Ma'am, you are the one with whom every function has been carried out with such a perfection. Ma'am, thank you so much for your constant support and encouragement. Now, I would also like to thank the coordinators of this event, Ms. Pallavi Parmar, ma'am, Ms. Komal Arora, ma'am, and Mr. Path Trivedi, sir. I would also like to thank our student coordinators who are helping us in coordinating this event. Now, I would like to thank the teaching and non-teaching and supporting staff of both the colleges for the complete preparation of this event. I would also like to thank the media committee of both the colleges. Lastly, I would like to share my regards and best wishes with all the participants who are participating from various institutes of all over the India for the upcoming rounds of the National Moot Court Competition. We are extremely delighted to host you on this fifth online National Moot Court Competition. Once again, my heartfelt gratitude to all of you. Thank you so much.
I would also like to thank like a few more person because they are contributing as a judge. They are practicing lawyers from different high courts. So I'd like to mention the name. Harshad Dave sir, thank you so much sir for contributing in this national moot court. Hardik Dave sir, then J.Y. Pathan sir, then we have Japan Dave sir, Rahul Dave sir, and Pavan Barut sir. So thank you so much, sir, for joining as well as contributing in this entire event for judging this moot court competition, sir. And we welcome you once again, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now we are at the end of our inauguration function. I would like to request all the students not to leave the session till our guests are in the session.
Thank you so much, Sanjay, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Lastly, it is requested to all kindly leave the session. Thank you, everyone.